favorite woodworking and laser project. All right, well, for some of you, you're here for the woodwork, some for the lasers. Woodworker, I've done a ton of cool stuff with wood, hardwoods, all kinds of different possibilities using those natural colors. Here's some of the projects I've done. If you're new to the channel, we build lots of different things, lots of different tips and tricks, lots of variations without all the fancy tools. And yes, lasers. Lasers, the last 2 years or so, I've been really diving deep into them and all the new tech and possibilities and doing all kinds of projects. Here you can see all the different engraving and cutting projects that we've done, just so many possibilities. And so this project is my favorite. And yes, about 535 individual pieces, individually cut, lots going on. Some hardwoods, some other materials as well. For this actual project, it was over 6,000 total pieces that I cut with all the assembly and all the steps. There are a ton of tips and tricks in this video for laser users, for those who are interested in lasers, but also for woodworkers. Some traditional woodworking tips and tricks as well. Lots going on in this video. So I know I'm selling this really hard, but this was a video, this was a project that took 3 months to make. And like I said, over 6,000 pieces, and there's just too many good tips and tricks. I really want to make sure more folks can see it. I really do think it adds value to the community. And so yes, this is actually a video I've already posted. So I already posted about this Settlers of Catan, deluxe custom game board. So before you run away, I do have a whole video with the tutorial style. A lot of the stop and talk. Here's a consideration. Here's a consideration. It's a longer video, and for a lot of folks that's really helpful, but some of you just want to see it. And so here is just a build montage. All of this beautiful awesomeness, just showing the whole process without stopping and pausing and showing the different steps. If you're looking for it, I got it. However, I really wanted to share this so more folks could see it because there are lots of cool tips and tricks, and would love to see more folks in the community make stuff like this. So here you have it, the montage, the build, Catan, pretty fun project. So the first step in this build was picking out all my sheet goods and then adding some double stick adhesive on the back and then doing some masking on the top of these colored MDFs and some of the acrylics. You know, some of the woods I did the masking, some of the materials I didn't. Then we just plopped it in the laser. So a couple different lasers we'll show in this video. This is a CO2 laser, some pretty wood veneer there. Here's some acrylic, lots of different considerations. Of course, that full video has lots more details. Here's just some basswood cutting out really clean and easy. Just a 20-watt laser can do this. You know, most of your standard lasers can do basswood, so this is an option for really any laser you have with a basswood. And then you could paint it, right? You could add all your different colors for the multiple layers. Painting is certainly an option. And of course, with this particular game, the different colors do help. So there's some different possibilities you can see here. You can also do some staining. And so, of course, you're also going to add the top layer, different coats. I explain all the different coats and materials in that full tutorial video. But the staining, I do like to do a little bit of sanding beforehand, just any burn marks that I might have gotten. You, of course, could stain beforehand if you fully let it cure. I like to do it this way after the fact. Just different stain colors, really lots of variations and possibilities. In this particular project, I did 14 different styles of this game board, so there are a lot of variations. Here's some really high-end veneer. All of these are some real hardwoods, you know, veneer on there, and so we'll see some pretty colors. And then we cleaned it up, we sanded it a bit, make sure there's no dust or particulates. Normally I would just use a rattle can spray lacquer, but because I was doing so much, I did some lacquer and lacquer thinner in a whole HVLP setup. And so, you know, this is definitely a great option if you plan on doing a lot of things, but I've rocked the rattle can for years and years, and that works really well. But if you're planning to do a bunch, this is definitely, you know, it was time for me. After 9 years woodworking, finally needed to get this set up. But these are all these crazy colors, these natural veneers. Definitely recommend picking some really nice choice products. Don't worry, we will get into the bigger hardwoods, the solid woods soon. But there's all the variations, right? We cleaned them up, we sanded them with a little paper bag, and now just kind of mixing and matching the different colors. And so what's cool is you have the acrylic, which is, you know, that bright, shiny. You have the painted pieces, the stained pieces, the natural hardwoods. So many different variations. And so going to be really creative, and the possibilities extend well beyond, you know, the Settlers of Catan or Catan game. Lots of different tips here that could translate to other projects and other creative applications. This was a fun one, just using the natural hardwoods and just doing it with a white top, kind of just showcasing the hardwood. Lots of variations, again, different possibilities you can see in that full video. But now we got the little token. So in the game, you have these little pieces that have to go on each of those hexagon pieces, different numbers. So I liked just doing acrylic, and then I was able to engrave in the acrylic, then I cut it out, and then you were done. That was one piece that was awesome. Of course, I did wood pieces as well. These ones were a little too thin, so if you're gonna do thin, you're gonna have to do a backer layer, and you're gonna have to kind of put it together, or you could just do some thicker stock depending on what laser you're using. But lots of possibilities. All right, so the game pieces itself, right? It's a game. Got to make some game pieces, and so we're making three-dimensional pieces with a laser. We're cutting out two different pieces to kind of put together, or the roads here. I actually have a whole video just on the hardwood process because there's a lot of tips there, and a whole video on how to design these files and some more. So if you want tutorials just on that, I got that as well. But here's the hardwoods. So using the hardwoods, I used the P2 55 watt CO2 laser. I cut out two different pieces, and then I'm using just some super glue. I experimented with some different ones, glued them all together. Well, then I needed to make sure that they were nice and sanded. There was no soot, no char, and so I used a couple different devices. I used a rock tumbler with different, you know, abrasive media, aluminum oxide, lots of different grits. I used that other vibratory tumbler, which is used for like brass shell casings and such. These worked really, really well, and I really dialed it in with the different grits. Again, that full tutorial explains all the steps. After I got them all sanded, got them buffed to the right, you know, feel, added some finish. I love Walrus Oil brand, awesome stuff. This furniture butter worked really, really well. And then just putting it in this vibratory tumbler, and then adding some, this is corn husk or corn cob media, and then this vibratory tumbler just tumbles everything through, so the finish got everywhere, and it really also buffed it, gave it a nice sheen. It wasn't too glossy. It was a good satin sheen, which was what I was going for. Again, this video talks a lot more about this step with those tools. There's kind of a woodworking tip here for sanding small pieces. I used it for some, you know, ornaments and other pieces. Great application. They turned out really well, and I just love the color. Now, there was some of that corn cob in bits, so we cleaned them up, but they just looked so cool. Those are all natural colors, all the natural hardwoods, you know, Purple Heart, all that good stuff. We did cut some out with acrylic as well, and so this is just, you know, quarter inch, actually excuse me, not quarter inch, this is 1/8 inch or 3mm pieces, just friction fit, put them together. Of course, you can also make yourself little boxes. This material right here is stuff I love. This is a xtool Select material. It is an MDF, but this faux veneer, it looks so good. It's already, you know, kind of a glossy finish on the top, so you're done. Those are great for assembling those little boxes using CA glue. And then, of course, we're just building some boxes here. Lots of different varieties, exploring. And then, of course, you can engrave the lid with whatever you want. You could even make a really custom set like this one right here. This was a fun project I made for my cousin as a wedding guest book. Actually, folks signed that. This is out of, you know, real hardwoods, the whole process, a little bit more woodwork, not a lot of laser in this one. So I got a video on that if you want to kind of explore making an heirloom box like that. But lots of options for boxes. All right, well, if I was going to build the whole thing, I made everything but the dice. I did not make the dice. I made the cards, and so did some design. These are metal business cards, and using this cool little laser conveyor, I was able to batch those out in no time. That really made quick work of it. Of course, you could use the other lasers and just do repeatable settings. I did that as well. Made a couple sets of these, some with cardstock like here, some with different materials, playing cards. Those metal business cards really popped. It would be pretty pricey to do that if you're planning to sell it, but it was fun to add that element in as well. All right, well, that is it. I told you this was a fast montage of just the whole thing So many possibilities. Now, as far as tips, all those materials I'm using, all of that, it really is more of teaching videos in my other videos, kind of the tutorial, but this was just to give you a quick look at some of the possibilities, some of the ideas, what you can do with these cool tools. All right, so there you have it. 535 pieces for a box set, including the metal cards. If you didn't do the metal cards, it's more like 400. But super fun. All the possibilities that you see here. Again, if you want to see more steps, more tips, a little bit slower, you can check out that full video. Now, if this video provided value, please consider subscribing to see videos like this. Woodwork, lasers, and yes, it's a maker era, so expanding to all kinds of other things because they actually all work well with each other. And so, you know, lots of good stuff here, so check it out. Now, if you are interested in lasers, that really has become my thing the last couple years. I just feel it works in so many different areas. And so if you're curious about these lasers, I got this video right here, which kind of covers all the different options of which lasers to get. If you're just wanting to get started, you can get the S1, probably the most affordable, comprehensive, safe laser with the easy, free tech, so easy to use, the free software. Just way easier. Now, I exclusively work with xtool. I do receive these machines in exchange for affiliate commissions when I make a sale on a video. These videos aren't sponsored. However, I choose to work with them alone, even though there's dozens of other companies that are trying to work, just because it's such a better build. If you go on the Facebook groups and other people, xtool users are loyal fans. There's a great community. There's a lot of great machines. So if you're looking to just get started and your budget isn't as big, I would recommend getting the S1. Of course, the P2 or the P2S can do a lot more. You can check that video again. But if you're interested in buying, consider using our affiliate link or the link down below. A small portion of each sale comes back to us. As long as you don't have those little ad coupon things like Honey, they actually take money and they take the affiliate commission. Anyway, it helps support our channel, helps us make videos like this, helps support my family. So consider using that. Automatic discount code if you use our code. But lots of content, lots of teaching. I'm a 5th grade teacher, and really a love for making and being creative. That's what this channel is all about. And so look forward to seeing more stuff like this. What are you interested in? What are you curious to see? What would you like to see? Drop a comment down below and we'll add it to the queue. Well, thank you for watching, and until next time, take care.